Good morning, prep freshmen, transfer students, and grandparents. My name is Owen Brady, class of 2026. As a senior, it feels very surreal to stand up here and look back at where I once was only a few years ago. I was in these same seats with my grandparents enjoying this very special day. Boys, I want you to take a minute and picture life 3 years from now, like you have time traveled into the future. Suddenly, you're figuring out your senior year classes and thinking about college, making sure you've got a balanced resume with your sports, extracurriculars, and service. You've made lifelong friendships with your prep brothers and important connections with teachers and staff members. You begin to realize how quickly the years have gone by. Everything from the past feels like it was just yesterday. That's how I feel standing before you today. Yes, this is such an exciting time in my life. After working hard as a student, as an athlete, and as a leader, it's rewarding to finally see the effort pay off in the college process. I remember a time when I was taking a particularly difficult class as a sophomore and wishing for my senior year to just arrive. But now that it has, I find myself wishing I could go back and experience it all again, this day included. I remember vividly walking down the steps over there with my grandma and grandpa. They were so proud that I was at prep. My grandpa especially loved that I was a prep man. Just like the wonderful grandparents who are here today, he was one of my greatest supporters. He came to almost all my prep hockey games, and I can still picture him in the stands wearing one of his big coats, his black leather gloves, and an old-fashioned hat from the kind you'd imagine on a detective from the 1950s. During my freshman and sophomore years, because of my parents' work schedules, my grandparents picked me up from school every day, right outside these SLC doors, even though you weren't really supposed to do that, but still did it anyway. Walking out after a long day and seeing my grandpa waiting in his big red Jeep was the best feeling. He was the kind of grandpa who always had a piece of chocolate tucked away in his car. He was always trying to hide it from my grandma, too, but of course she always found out. My grandparents loved to support anything their grandchildren were doing, and my grandpa especially loved sports. So when I began rowing at the end of my sophomore year, he immediately became one of my biggest supporters, constantly asking me questions and wanting to learn more about it. Looking back, those experiences have shaped me into the person I am today. My grandpa had a huge influence on who I've become. And if you knew anything about him, you know he was a big, jolly man who loved talking to people. Not just saying hello, but going out of his way to brighten someone's day. He would tell the girl at the grocery store checkout that she had pretty eyes, or compliment the baker on making the best cakes. His ability to bring a smile to someone's face was so unique, and I hope I carry that same quality in my own life. It may seem obvious when I say this, but boys, just as my grandparents have shaped me into who I am today, your grandparents are playing and have played an important role in shaping you into who you are. They are among your biggest supporters because they truly love you. They want the very best for you and look forward to all the success you have ahead of you. There will be rough patches and hard times in your life, but your parents and grandparents will always be there. That was certainly true for me. My grandpa was always there, whether it was to listen when I needed someone to talk to or to split a full family-sized bag of peanut M&Ms on the way home from school. So, the message I want to leave with you is simple. Listen and learn from the people around you, especially the people who are here today. One of the greatest lessons my grandpa taught me was to live in the moment. And when I was 16, I jokingly told him, I'm 16, which is practically 17. And, he laughed and said, listen to me, boy, you're 16, do 16-year-old things. And at the time, I brushed it off, but he was absolutely right. Live in the moment, enjoy what you have, Cherish the time you get with family and friends. Take in the ups and downs and be fully present. So to all of you, be freshmen, do freshman things, and embrace the things and everything your loved ones share with you. Thank you.